Unbound. We debated doing it on like another song. We were like, well, I feel like if we're gonna do a music video, like we should write our own songs. We basically compiled a whole like Google Docs form of lyrics that we all liked and kind of picked our favorites. That's kind of how it came about.
That looks real to me. That's real money.
Why is that? Why do we have real money?
Our thing is all about, oh, why isn't it opening now? This is the goal of our escape room, figure out what's in the box.
Sure.
We know, but we don't have the key.
Oh yeah, we know it's just online.
In the beginning, we were planning on having a letter writing system to maybe troubled youth. As we went through logistics, we wanted to shift it to a more local scale to help local churches grow community.
So my role inside the team, I think for the first day, was helping ask questions to clarify the vision that everyone had. There was a lot of ideas coming into it of what it was going to be, what it should be, and it was kind of hard to break those walls down, get everyone on the same page, and that's kind of what we spent the majority of day one doing.
So our goal for our project is to create a vibrant fictional world that will inspire truly good stories. We're going to create a world map that is illustrated with lots of different cultures, and every culture will have economics and politics and geography and regions and the depth of history that will inspire really good stories. And then we'll create a world encyclopedia that kind of outlines all of that information so that authors can just start from somewhere instead of starting from scratch. Long term, we want this project to enable authors to write their own stories better and write stories of courage and resilience and beauty in a way that empowers other people to begin to recognize some of the great and good things in our world and point them gradually back towards the best story, the story that God has given to us in the Bible.
Our murder mystery is working a little bit like a theater and a little bit like an interactive escape room. But we've also added a lot of our own flair to it, so it's a good hybrid of each sort of thing. How our murder mystery works is going to be a combination of clues given in physical evidence, in evidence via our characters that the attendees can go and interview, and evidence given through flashbacks, skits, and old video footage.
Subaru ended up not working out because of a ton of frame rust and a whole host of other issues. So hopped on Marketplace, started surfing, and found some other options. 99 S10 that looks promising, and we're on our way to look at that now.
All right, so we walked into this shop that this truck has been sitting at for 3 or 4 years. We kind of just told them our story from the beginning, that we're looking for a project car to fix up and give to a church family. And so now we're just kind of inspecting it, making sure it's doable in 2 more days.
So we picked up another deal. We're going after a 07 Silverado. It actually had a title, unlike the Les 10. As much as we loved it, it was just a no-go on the title. So we're saying goodbye to the little Les 10.
All right, we move on to the next one.
We went and did our 2 big projects. We were helping a couple churches. One had a food bank, other needed carpet ripped up. So we went and did that. Took far less time than expected.
So to start off, there's a carpet down this long hallway. It's no longer there.
Oh.
So we took the furniture out. We took knives, cut it up,
Oh, shoot.
and put it back in.
Wow. What's up, my guy?
Hello, cameraman.
Honestly, the churches just didn't expect it, so they weren't ready for us to do anything more than what we did.
You came at our least productive point in the entire process. How dare you?
So we are trying to create a boat and make it float. Honestly, that's our goal. Today we measured and cut all of the pieces, and now we're just starting to put them together with all the framing stuff. No, we're like right on time. Actually, I feel like we were kind of worried about it, honestly, but it's coming together.
Day 2 was probably our most critical day when it came to really finalizing all of those ideas and again taking thought and making it into reality.
By the middle of day 2, things started to then come together. Like it was, as soon as the ideas were finished, it was just like bam, bam, bam. Papers were written, ideas were put on, because with that many people working on the same thing, really just flowed right through.
Everything we were doing is to help make it easier for churches to take on this program and run it by themselves.
What we didn't anticipate is that this project is just so much bigger than we realized when we began. We've had some conflict along the way. So far, we've resolved that well, and it's been helpful as we kind of drove the project forward with that conflict. Some of the more uncomfortable places were when we had to talk with each other and try to work through conflict, but that ended up helping us in the long run.
2 days into the project, and we kind of tried to hit the ground running and failed a little bit. It seemed that everything that we had established yesterday kind of turned into a mess. I think as we just kept going throughout the day, it just kept getting a little messier and a little messier. It was a lot of just rehashing things. We actually were able to create a huge timeline of events, which was incredibly helpful. Even though I think we are all on the same page now, we definitely will need to do a recap tomorrow.
Doing the second part of our project, which was packing relief kits to go to hurricane disaster areas. We went to the store, knocked that out, came back. 45 minutes later, we have all the bags packed, and what are we gonna do? I mean, we're out of things to do. We have all these teams who have done such an incredible job, and our biggest problem was like, we don't have anything else to do, so we figured we can tackle some sort of celebration for them. We completed our stuff, they're going to complete their stuff, so we might as well have a party.
We are working on putting together some puzzles in this very nice facility that is going to be our escape room. We're gonna go through some run-throughs and set up like our basic stuff right now. Hoping to get some test runs done tonight, which is super exciting. But first we have to make sure everything actually works. So that's what we're working on right now.
Great, no, that's fantastic.
That's good, we learned the only key.
You have the only key. Where are we actually gonna hide it though?
Power of friendship.
Since he was just at the phone.
On the second day of Ridgeline, the car team finally found a car. It's actually a truck. So we got there, we checked it out, we liked it, made sure the title was clean.
places yet unknown, her heart beats steady, made of stone. With every gust, with every wave, she sails onward, bold and brave.
So my hopes for Ink Initiative in the future, I would love to bring it to local churches in my area, and I know quite a few of our team members are looking forward to do the same.
It came together and really helped me to see that with the right people, and even not a lot of time, things can happen, but you just have to surround yourself with the correct people in order to accomplish that goal. And I think we did that with the Pen Pal project, now Ink Initiative. So I really appreciate everyone that we worked on this with.
This has been one of the most fun projects I've ever worked on. Every single member of my team was so incredibly important to our success. Our Ridgeline project was crazy, it was exhausting, it was exhilarating, it was so much fun, and it was incredibly cool to see this project taken from nothing to a fully formed world in just 3 short days. I could never have imagined that so much creativity could have come out of such a fun collaboration and such an amazing group of people.
I'm so excited. I can't tell you how excited I am. This is my excited face.
I think it's all very discombobulating. 1 minute you're just going about your day. You don't like that. What wait, black light. That's black light.
One of our most faithful members. She is a greeter. She's in my Bible study class every second quarter. She's got family still in Jamaica, a son, and everything else. Yeah.
Your name Adrian?
Yeah. Yeah, that's sort of.
Nice to meet you.
We have a surprise for you.
Okay.
This car is yours.
Yep.
My gosh. Thank you.
Yes.
It's good.
Yes,
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
We're in the same shoes. I'm so tired right now. One step after the other, so we take another and another.
I'm really excited for this, and I just want to praise God and thank all of my team for being part of this.
Without further ado, it is our pleasure to present to you Rick.
Here we go.